The message "brake failure, stop safely" is very common for older Volvo vehicles starting from 2001 and up to 2010 model years. There are several common culprits that I will tell you about in this video, but of course the message may be caused by a lot of minor electrical failures which are very hard to locate. So first of all, the message is very often caused by a bad ABS sensor. They may lose connection with the system or be affected by water, or they may just die because of age and mileage. Fortunately, in these vehicles, replacing the ABS sensor is an easy DIY task. Also, using a good OBD scanner, you may easily identify which exact sensor is malfunctioning. Secondly, you may want to check the battery, especially if the brake failure stop safely is not a single warning and there are other random lights and messages popping up on the dash. In this case, the battery or also the alternator are the most likely culprits. When the voltage drops in these Volvo cars, they start freaking out heavily, and this leads to all kinds of electronic failures and random codes in their brains. The battery should be checked with a load tester or with a multimeter in different conditions. It should show over 12.5 volts when the engine is off, then it shouldn't drop lower than 10.5 volts when the engine is being cranked, and after the engine is on, the voltage should rise over 14 volts. But if the problem is not with the battery or an ABS sensor, things are a little less optimistic. The message is most likely thrown by one of the control modules. In the case of these Volvos, I would blame the CEM, which is the central electronic module, or also the ABS module. It's not uncommon for them to burn and start glitching. Earlier I knew people who could repair these modules by resoldering their components, but now I suspect getting a used module from a wrecked car is the only budget-friendly option. If you get a module from the same model and year, you may even avoid reprogramming your vehicle. But still, the job is not DIY for the majority of owners, so before you buy a module, you should get the car inspected by a good electrician who works with Volvo cars. Other than that, this problem may be caused by a corroded ground somewhere in the system or also a broken wire. You may thoroughly inspect wiring near the battery and the alternator and pay attention to any ground connections you will find. Unfortunately, these wiring issues are very hard to locate on your own.